Listen, friend, for far too long, the sales tactics taught to business owners have felt like a weird combination of a Nickelodeon slime episode and quick runaway, there's a used car salesman. Only now, you're the small business owner, and you're the one that's afraid of coming off like a used car salesman. But truth be told, you're not seeing the sales that you need and that you know that your product is capable of producing. I want to help you change that. Join me, Faith Hannon, a Jesus-loving copywriter, for a 3-day bootcamp. Sell more without the sleaze. In this 3-day bootcamp, I'm going to get right to the rat killing and teach you the same strategies that we've used to help loads of small business owners sell more and still sleep good at night. Day 1, we're going to walk through the mindset issues holding you back and replace those lies with a scriptural sales mindset to help you sell with service, not sleaze. Day 2 is all about messaging. Finally, find the holes in your messaging that are leaking leads like a sieve. Day 3, get more eyeballs on your offers without spending hours a day posting on social. Head to faithhannon.com/more-sales, and you're going to learn tried and true tactics from the trenches that business owners pay us real American dollars to do for them. I'm pulling back the curtain and showing you what works and what doesn't. Head to faithhannon.com/more-sales and sign up. Don't waste another holiday season with subpar sales and crappy messaging. So if you didn't catch it, in yesterday's podcast, I broke down some of the neuroscience behind why a simple and clear message will actually help you convert better than a big fancy highfalutin, lots of, $5 words kind of message. So if you didn't catch that and you're interested in neuroscience stuff, then go listen to that. Today, I'm going to break down 5 steps for you to simplify your message for more sales, because the truth is, a simple, clear message sells when a complicated, highfalutin sounding message just really doesn't. Especially as consumer trust is at an all-time low, it's very important that you have a simple, clear message. And in today's podcast, I'm going to break down 5 steps. In the boot camp, starting November 11th, 12th, well, it's November 11th, 12th, and 13th. On day 2, we're going to dive deep into messaging and how to fix your own messaging for more sales. But today, I'm just going to break down 5 things that you can do on your own without any dollars to help simplify your message and get more sales. All right. Step number 1 is take 3 steps back. Now, when I say that, I can't not think of the Lynyrd Skynyrd song, Give Me 3 Steps, because I grew up on Lynyrd Skynyrd a little bit. Anyway, but I want you to think of that. Take 3 steps back, because so often we are so close to our genius. We're so close to our product. We're so close to our service, our package, whatever. We're so close to the technical aspects of what it is that we do that we forget not everybody is that in the weeds of what we do. They're thinking much more high level of the benefits and what they're looking for. You're thinking, oh, it has this and this and this and then this feature. So for example, let's say that you are an accountant and you are really proud of your quick turnaround, how efficiently you manage QuickBooks for clients, and that you generally don't get any IRS audits or whatever. When really, your ideal client is just concerned about, am I going to go to jail for accidental tax fraud? And how will you help me get my people paid on time? Like, those are the things that your ideal client is looking for in an accountant or a bookkeeper. Whereas you may be like so proud of, your quick turnaround for communication and all these things that are on a much more micro level, still good, still important, still do those things. But when it comes to your marketing and your copy, they don't care about your quick turnaround time if you can't keep them out of jail. They're more concerned with the big picture stuff. Okay? So step number 2 to simplify your messaging for more sales. It's a very technical air quote thing. I want you to do word counts. Use a word count tool in chunks. I don't want you to necessarily look at your entire sales page word count, though You can do that if you want to. I want you to look at it in chunks. I don't want you to have giant chunks of text on your sales page or your homepage, right? Like, it's not supposed to be a blog. Yes, it's okay if you have a lot of words on a sales page because people will read interesting copy that moves them down the page. But I want you to look at your word counts by chunk. I want you to think of your, like, air quotes, paragraphs, right? And okay, is this sentence too long? Does it have more than 13 to 15 words? Oh, do I have like 80,000 words in this chunk of text? I should probably break it up. Do your word counts by chunk, okay? Number 3 tip for you. Your steps to simplify for more sales is it needs to be an 8th grade reading level. Now, the exception to this is if you are like a doctor marketing to other doctors, then yes, you probably need to use doctorese words. But for the rest of us, marketing to a more average person, it needs to be 8th grade reading level. Yes, your person can read above an 8th grade reading level. But again, this goes back to a simple message that doesn't make their brain work hard to figure out what it is you do and how you can help them. So I have a couple ways that you can check yourself on the 8th grade reading level tip. And that's one, to eyeball it. Okay. Like, really think, okay, is this too highfalutin? Am I using too many big words? Could I say this with, smaller, more simple words, right? You can eyeball it. Number 2 option here is to check yourself is to take your copy from whatever page you're working on and then copy it into a draft blog post and make sure that Yoast is turned on. The free Yoast is fine. And then see what Yoast notices about the reading level and take its recommendations into consideration. Number 4, I want you to talk about the benefits of your product or service to your customer instead of just the features. Now, my favorite example to use for this is a washing machine, or just a washing machine. When I went shopping for a washing machine, I do not care about the motor power. I don't care about the spin speed. I don't care about, the color, honestly. I care, will this get baby poop stains out of my clothes, my kids' clothes? Will this get mud out of my clothes? Will this get the stank out of my clothes when I leave them sitting in the washing machine for too long before I swap it? Talk about the benefits of your product to your customers in ways that it actually matters to them instead of just the features, right? If you are marketing to busy stay-at-home moms, they do not care that your course has 87 modules. They care if they can sit and get through the material during nap time. They do not care that you have been verified and have 87,000 certifications. They care, can you get them results, and have you gotten results for somebody like them? Talk about the benefits to your customers instead of just the features. Yes, you probably need to have some of the features on your sales page as well because you want our analytical mind to be appeased with the purchase, but focus on the benefits over just the features. And tip number 5 is this. I want you to ask somebody completely outside of your industry to read over your copy or really any messaging and have them tell you, A, what do they think it means? B, was there anything they didn't understand? And C, could they say it more simply? Now, I have people in my life that I do this with. I'm like, hey, husband, I don't actually say it like that. Will you please read this? Tell me if it makes sense. And he'll usually be like, what does that mean? And I'll be like, okay, thanks. I'll fix it. Okay. It doesn't have to be somebody that you're paying necessarily. This could be a friend that you're like, hey, will you read this and tell me if it makes sense to you? And if they say no, break it down more simply. Okay. You want your copy, your messaging to be so easily understood that a 5 or 6-year-old could tell you what it is you do and how you help people. Okay. Now, obviously, there's going to be more technical terms like as you niche down and, a 5 or 6-year-old may not know what SEO is or what website traffic is. But my 5-year-old knows that mama helps people grow their business. He can tell you that because we have broken that language down in such a way that he's like, oh yeah, that's what my mama does, So think about that. Ask somebody completely outside of your industry to read over your copy or any messaging really. And again, we're going to break down messaging and how that impacts your sales. And I'm going to give you some homepage templates and some starter prompts inside of the Sell More Without the Sleeves Bootcamp. But for today, I want you to take these 5 steps. Go through your copy, look at how you can simplify your copy and your messaging for more sales, and make sure that you have a spot inside of Sell More Without Sleeves 3-day bootcamp, 3 30-minute high impact teaching sessions with notes, homework, takeaways, things you can actually implement in your business. 3-day bootcamp, November 11th, 12th, and 13th. Make sure that you are there or at least have your spot saved so that you can get the replay sent to your email immediately because y'all, I want you to be able to sell more this holiday season. I don't want you held back by things that are really easy to fix inside of your messaging, your systems, and your mindset because you have a gift. You are a gift to the marketplace with your God-given gifts. And I want you to be able to reach the right people and at the right time and help them with what they need. So check that out, faithhannon.com/more-sales. Get your spot. And I'm excited to see you on the inside of the bootcamp and bring you another bonus episode tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.